Graeme, another narrow defeat against a good side.
Yeah, I think you've summed it up. But that wasn't the story of the game either. I think if you were looking at an ex-Premier League side, it was us first half. And we couldn't sustain it, and Slav threw on a bit of power, changed the game, and I think that summarised what happened.
You made one change from the lineup last Saturday, Harry Cornick, and within 15 minutes he scored. He had a really good first half, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Maybe the performance on Tuesday night, his first 90 in a while, caught up with Harry. He's been used as a sub here, and I don't really see him like that. He's a real threat. It maybe just caught up with him. I thought physically we didn't really come out at half time as I'd liked, as I would have liked. But obviously that's part of this period we're in, and we need to think about the positive aspect that we dominated the ball for the first 45 minutes and went in and 1-0 up at half time.
Are you disappointed about how your side came out in the second half?
Absolutely. We spoke about all these things that we want to do, and we drop and give West Brom the ball with space, and that's... West Brom didn't score 2 goals today. We gave them 2 goals. They didn't earn 2 goals. We gave them 2 goals. In terms of our starting positions as a team, and that's where the disappointment is.
So the first West Brom goal, was that the player should be tighter and the shot shouldn't be hit, or should the goalkeeper do better?
No, I haven't seen it back as a truth there, but if you want me to recall what happened subjectively in the game, we were deep as a back four. Maybe the distance was too big to get out and block it. But I can get, and I will get, objective facts with that, because our line first half was a lot better than second, and it's about sustaining it. That's the game, consistent football behaviour for 95 minutes.
You'd have worked with a lot of those West Brom players, and you'd know how to stop a lot of them, and a lot of them were stopped very well in the first half. One player that you didn't work with last season was Dion Garner, and came on and scored 2 in 3 minutes. Yeah, and we were aware of his profile before the game. Obviously I don't know him too well because I didn't work with him, but he's made a difference in the game. I think it's maybe got a deflection, the second goal, but you earn the right to score a goal, and I think they did with their intent. We're putting them on the pitch, but we gave them, I think we compounded their intent with our starting position. It felt like the team struggled to respond after going 2-1 down. You made a couple of changes that had some impact, but not a lot of chances created.
Yeah, I felt like we needed to get some fresh legs on the pitch from in a real strong position. But we dug in there, and we came through a really difficult period to have some hope in the game, but not enough.
The games keep coming thick and fast in this division, don't they? 2 tough away tests coming up this week.
3, really. We've got Cardiff week on Tuesday as well. So, but we know the league. That's what it brings, and I've said it before. There's a sobering effect for everybody. But if we can reproduce the first 45 minutes today over 90, we'll win football matches. The boys have showed me today that we're good enough, absolutely, to play at this level. But we need to sustain it.
Thank you.
Does Tab leave you with that first half performance, because you seem to have it sort of tactically spot on 45 minutes? Yeah,
Mike, delighted. There's 50% of me really satisfied today, and 50% of me bothered by some moments second half, and that's my job, to go away and analyse it and give direction and make sure we improve. I didn't think for 1 second that wouldn't be the situation early in the season, so we are still taking strides to compete at this level, and as I've said, first half was great, but second half needs to be better.
It's a great effort from Harry, so wasn't it?
Yeah, but that came from our goalkeeper. The goal was scored from a goal kick. That's the pleasing aspect. In play, free play, we're controlling the game, we're causing problems tactically, and we scored a goal from our goal kick. So I've seen lots of teams that just smash it up the pitch and gets headed back over the centre half's heads, and we've got to deal with that. Was the satisfaction from open play. That's been 2 months' work. But we need to do it more. We need to believe we can do it more, and that's where the work is, mate.
8 different scores as well now you've had this season, so you must be pleased you're spreading that around, the responsibility to score goals.
Yeah, well, it helps. at least we're scoring goals. That's the most important thing. I think any team that comes up, that will be the first area to look. Obviously not happy with conceding 2 goals. Today, no goals from set players, so that organisation's working. It's just, I feel like we give them 2 goals today with starting positions. That's a disappointment.
The first goal must be disappointed, but the second goal to concede 3 minutes after, it's just, that's the killer one. It must be disappointing you couldn't keep him out for a little longer.
Yeah, but that's a mental thing. Huh? That's nothing to do with technical or tactical. That's a mental thing. That's distances. That's retrieving and giving the opposition the ball. And I genuinely haven't seen a clipper, so I need to go into detail before I start giving any opinions.
But you did come close to game. I mean, you kept it tight. The 10 minutes after and came close. I mean, Pelly just missed a cross and one just over James Collins' head as well. So there were the slight opportunities to get back into the game.
Yeah, not as many as I'd like. I think when you put 2 new players on with the quality of Izzy and Kaz, I expected a little bit more of a threat. I thought West Brom managed the game well, if you want to call it that. I think that's a respectful way of putting it. So anyway, that was the afternoon.
I've seen a replay of the first goal, and it did look like a good strike from that distance, from 25 yards. So is there some element that you can sort of hold your hands up and say sometimes they do fly in the bottom corner?
No, not at all. I think Jacobs just walked in the room. I think the back 4 needs to be higher when it stopped the shot. We need to get out and go to work. I look at that area before a deflection, before a goalkeeper. Like I've said, goalkeeper's last ditch. So that's a disappointment from my point of view. The start of the second half and the distances. But as I've said, I'll look into detail.
And the second one, it kind of deflected off Sonny Bradley's heel. It wasn't necessarily going to Dean Garner at the time. So,
yeah.
So those fine margins really, it's unlucky that.
Yeah, but I think you bring them fine margins on yourself. We have to be front foot. We have to be consistent. We have to have consistent football behaviour as a team with what we're trying to do. It worked for 45 minutes, it didn't work for 90, and that's where the work is.
Positive performances in the first half, and Callum McMahon getting on the ball a lot more. He's looking sharper. I know he said it takes a long time to get fit and get ready, but looking sharper with every game.
Yeah, Callum, I thought Harry Cornet was good, but I think there wasn't a player I could that I wasn't happy with. Everybody joined in. Everybody was on the same page. Everybody knew the tactical role before the game, and we carried it out. We really did carry it out in every single aspect, in every phase of the game. But we only carried it out for 45 minutes. You need to do that for 90 at this level.